Ever wondered what it's like to live in a world where money isn't just a number but a statement? Well, you're in for a treat because today, we're unveiling the untold stories of the richest women in the world 2024. Brace yourselves for a roller coaster ride through fortunes, scandals, and jaw-dropping success. Now, are you ready to meet the powerhouses who aren't just breaking glass ceilings but shattering the wealthometer? Let's roll! Number 15. Vicky Safra. Hailing from Greece, she's been living the high life in Switzerland. She's not just a jet-setter. She's a banking queen with a net worth of a whopping $7.3 billion. Now, let's spill the tea on Vicky's late husband, the Brazilian banking maestro Joseph Safra, who sadly left us in December 2020. But fear not, Vicky inherited his billions, and together they owned banks scattered across 3 continents. Oh, and did I mention they own the iconic Gherkin Tower in London? Talk about a power couple. But hold up, there's more. Vicky and Joseph weren't just about stacking paper. They had a foundation spreading love in education, hospitals, and the arts. It's like a heartwarming bonus to their already amazing story. Plus, she's got 4 kiddos who are sharing in the family fortune. Hashtag family goals, right? Number 14. Elaine T. Marshall. The incredible Elaine T. Marshall. She's got a cool $9 billion in her pocket, thanks to her stake in the conglomerate Koch Industries. This 79-year-old dynamo is keeping the flame alive after her husband, E. Pierce Marshall, left us in 2006. Here's the scoop. J. Howard Marshall E., Elaine's late father-in-law, put all his chips into a refinery company that later got snagged by Koch Industries. And voila! Elaine became a major player with a 15% slice of the Koch pie. Sweet, right? Number 13. Sara Mota de la Reyes. Say hello to Sara Mota de la Reyes, the queen of Mexico's wealth scene. With a net worth of a dazzling $10 billion, she's making waves in copper and oil. Widowed from her late husband George La Reyes, Sara runs Grupo Mexico, a powerhouse in copper production. In 2012 alone, they sold over 800,000 tons of the shiny stuff. But wait, she's got her hands in the oil drilling and railroad businesses in Mexico. Talk about a boss lady making it rain in multiple industries. Number 12. Laurene Powell Jobs. Ever wondered who's holding the reins of Apple and Disney after the legendary Steve Jobs? Well, meet Laurene, his powerhouse widow, with a net worth of a jaw-dropping $17 billion. Yep, that's billion with a B. Picture this. Steve Jobs passes away in 2011, and suddenly Laurene finds herself swimming in stocks from both Apple and Disney. And what does she do with her newfound fortune? Oh, just casually buys the majority of the Atlantic magazine. No biggie. But it's not all about the money for Laurene. This artsy science enthusiast, who met her late husband at Stanford, is also a philanthropy rock star. Who knew business and giving back could look so good together? Number 11. Iris Fontbona. Hold on to your hats, amigos. Iris, at 78 years young, is riding the wealth wave with a cool $19.5 billion. But get this, it's not just handed to her on a silver platter. Her late husband, Andronica Luksic, was deep into beverages and mining. When he left the stage in 2005, Iris and her squad kept the show going. She's not just sipping cocktails by the pool, though. Iris commands the Antofagasta Pulp and plays the London Stock Exchange like a pro. Her fingers are in many pies, including the Queen & Co. conglomerate. Think banking and beer. Now that's what we call diversification. Number 10. Gina Rinehart. Gina, at 67, is the queen of Australia's wealth game, clocking in at a whopping $22.8 billion. But it wasn't always rainbows and sunshine. Her late father Lang Hancock, an iron ore explorer, leaves her with a struggling Hancock Prospecting in 1992. What does she do? Well, she rolls up her sleeves, takes the reins, and turns it into a financial juggernaut. Fast forward to today, and she's raking in the riches from the Roy Hill mining project. Oh, and did we mention she's also the second largest cattle producer in Australia? Talk about a double whammy. Number 9. Yang Huiyan. The real estate queen from China, rocking a mind-boggling $25 billion net worth. Imagine inheriting a real estate empire. That's what happened when her dad passed the keys to Country Garden Holdings. She's not just Asia's richest, but also the world's youngest female billionaire. Art and science buff turned real estate mogul. Yang is the definition of making it happen. Oh, and did we mention she's got a son with a top Chinese official? Talk about a power couple. Number 8. Abigail Johnson. Next in line is Abigail Johnson, a finance whiz from the United States. With a cool $26.8 billion, she rules Fidelity Investments, a financial juggernaut founded by her grandfather. Guess what? She's not just the CEO, she's also riding the Bitcoin wave, making Fidelity a major player in the game. Imagine having 24.5% of one of the world's biggest investment firms. Abigail sure knows how to make those dollars dance. Number 7. Suzanne Klatten. Now, let's jet over to Germany and meet Suzanne Klatten, the force behind BOMO and Altana AG. Her shares in BOMO and sole ownership of Altana AG bring her a staggering $29.9 billion. Wondering how she got there? Well, her grandfather laid the foundation, but Suzanne transformed Altana AG into a global powerhouse. With a master's in business administration, she's not just about the money. She's about turning dreams into billion-dollar realities. Number 6. Miriam Adelson. With a net worth of a mind-blowing $30.2 billion, she's not just rolling the dice, she's winning the whole game. Born in Israel, but now rocking it in the United States, Miriam isn't just any doctor. She's a rock star in addiction medicine. Oh, and did we mention she and her late husband founded a clinic to help folks battling opioid use disorder? Legends. Number 5. Jacqueline Mars. Ever wondered who's behind those irresistible Mars candy bars like Milky Way, Twix, and Snickers? Well, meet the mastermind with a sweet tooth and a net worth of $31.6 billion. Jacqueline's got a family candy empire, and she's the sugar queen with 1/3 of Mars incorporated in her pocket. She even studied anthropology. Talk about mixing brains and sweetness. Number 4. Julia Fleischer-Koch, the mogul from Koch Industries. With a whopping $52.9 billion in her piggy bank, Julia is living the American dream. Originally an Iowa girl, she took a leap and landed in the Big Apple in '84. Fast forward to 2019, her husband David Koch passed away, leaving her with a 42% stake in Koch Industries. Now, she's steering a fortune of $53.5 billion, making her one of the richest women in the world. Talk about turning the tables. Number 3. Mackenzie Scott. Net worth $59 billion. Now, imagine you get 25% of Jeff Bezos' Amazon stack after a divorce. Well, that's exactly what happened to Mackenzie Scott. With a net worth of a jaw-dropping $59 billion, she's not just swimming in money. She's practically hosting pool parties in it. And did I mention she's been channeling her inner superhero with some mind-blowing charitable works? Girl power at its finest. Number 2. Alice Walton. The art-loving heiress with a flair for making it big. With a cool $68 billion under her belt, she's not just playing in the big leagues. She practically owns the stadium. Fun fact, she started off in children's clothing at Walmart before kicking off her own gig, the Llama Company. Oh, and ever wondered who footed the bill for the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport? Yep, you guessed it, Alice. Talk about a boss move. Number 1. Françoise Bettencourt Myers. Now, brace yourselves for the Queen of the Hill, Françoise Bettencourt Myers. With a staggering net worth of $94 billion, she's not just rich, she's on a whole different level of royalty. Inheriting the L'Oreal empire from her grandfather, she turned that beauty goldmine into a financial kingdom. And get this, she avoids the media like a pro. A billionaire ninja, if you will. Married to a French businessman and rocking a philanthropic foundation that supports arts and French science, she's basically the Wonder Woman of the business world. The lives of the richest women in the world have left us inspired, amazed, and maybe a little bit jealous. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of extreme wealth, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Which of these powerhouse women impressed you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, the world is full of possibilities. Who knows, Maybe you'll find yourself on this list someday. Until next time, stay fabulous, stay motivated, and keep dreaming big.